I put all the best defenders in the NBA on the same team. And today we're going to see if this defensive juggernaut of a squad can go 82-0. So for our lineup, we have Jrue Holiday at the point guard, Jimmy Butler at the 2, Kawhi at the 3, Giannis at the 4, and Embiid at the 5. And off the bench, we have Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, another Defensive Player of the Year in Marcus Smart, Draymond Green, and Ben Simmons. Let's go ahead and simulate the season and see how important defense is in the NBA. So Giannis Antetokounmpo actually won MVP for us over Luka Doncic. I'm shocked. I've never seen anyone but Luka win MVP. And even though we had the greatest defensive team of all time, we didn't get the Defensive Player of the Year as Miles Turner got it. And as you can see, we went 76-6, so we were not able to go 82-0, but we had the greatest record in NBA history. So as you can see, Giannis won MVP and he averaged 26, 11, and 8 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. Embiid averaged 22 and 10. Jimmy Butler averaged 21, 6, and 7. And just look at how many guys went crazy for us this year. And as you can see, we only allowed 100 points per game, which is by far the greatest defensive team of all time. As in second place this year is the Grizzlies, who allowed 113. So we allowed an average 13 less points than any other team in the entire league. That's unreal. And in terms of point differential, again, we dominated as we as we averaged a win of 25 points per game every game this season. And I'm pretty surprised to see that we did not lead the league in steals per game, but we were a close second. And in terms of blocks, we're nowhere to be found as we're all the way down. Wow, where are we at? Oh. But we did lead the league in blocks per game with nearly 6 blocks per game. And another crazy stat to look at here is we allowed 8,200 points this game, and in second place is 9,200. So we allowed 1,000 less points than any other team in the league this season. And as you can see, obviously we have obviously we do have the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's see who we're going to be playing in the first round. So it looks like we're going to be playing against the Washington Wizards in the first round. This is going to be a sweep, man. Let's go ahead and see. And somehow Washington did win a game against us. I'm actually shocked at that. But in the second round here, we do have a tougher matchup with Jason Tatum's Boston Celtics. Let's see what happens here. We take game 1. The Celtics take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. And we take down the Celtics in 5 games. Let's see how the closeout game looked like. So in the closeout game, Giannis showed up huge for us, putting up... So in the closeout game here, Giannis came up big, putting up 29, 9, and 7. And for the Celtics, it looks like they were just getting clamped up. Look how bad these field goal percentages are from their top 3 scorers. And in the Eastern Conference Finals here, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's see what happens here. We take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3, and we finish off the Cavaliers in 4 games. And it looks like we're going to be playing against the Grizzlies in the finals here. And we are, man. As you can see, Ja Morant wins Western Conference Finals MVP. And the Eastern Conference Finals MVP goes to Giannis. So throughout the playoffs here, Giannis and Embiid have been coming up huge for us in the points category. So throughout the playoffs here, Giannis and Embiid have been coming up huge for us. And we're getting solid production all around the board from guys like Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard as well. And as you can see, we have 4 guys averaging at least 1.4 steals per game, which is very good. And in terms of blocks, Giannis is averaging almost 2, and Gobert's only averaging 1, which is pretty surprising. And same with Embiid. But for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant has been on an absolute tear, averaging 35, 7, and almost 10 assists per game. Let's go game by game and see what happens here, man. We take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. Let's hop into game 4 and see if we can win the championship with this defensive squad.
All right.
So as you can see, there's 2.5 minutes left, and we're up by 26 points. We're about to win the NBA Finals. And look at how good our defensive lineup here is. Jrue Holiday, Kawhi Leonard, Rudy Gobert, Jimmy Butler, and Embiid. There's just no way of scoring over these guys. Those are 5 elite defenders and multiple Defensive Player of the Year winners. And offensively, we have a lot of talent as well. It's not like we're just a defensive team, as a lot of these guys can really get buckets, including Kawhi Leonard, as you guys just saw. And you also do have to realize that right now Giannis is on the bench, and that's another Defensive Player of the Year. And another guy that's on the bench right now is Marcus Smart, who is the most recent DPOY. So as you can see at the bottom, Ja Morant does have 42. So even with these elite defenders, Ja is still getting buckets. I'm actually pretty surprised that he has 42. But obviously, as you see, we're still up by 28 points, as our defense is just too good for anyone. As our defense is just too good for anyone else on their team to get buckets with. As our defense is just too good for anyone else on the team to score. Ja does get another bucket right there. And as you can see, we just made a substitution and we brought in Draymond Green, Marcus Smart, and Ben Simmons. And as you can see, we just made a substitution. We brought in Marcus Smart, Draymond Green, and Ben Simmons. So every guy that we bring into this rotation is just impossible to score on. And I really do think that this season does prove that defense wins championships in the NBA. And it is all over, man. We do sweep the NBA Finals and we are NBA champions. So putting together this defensive juggernaut of a squad did result in an NBA championship. And as you guys can see on the screen right now, I did a video on the greatest three-point shooting team and the worst three-point shooting team. So go ahead and check those out to see it. So go ahead and check those out to see what happens in those two videos. It's very crazy. Go watch them. I do content like this all the time, y'all. So go ahead and leave a like on the video and sub up to the channel. I'm out of here, boys. Peace out.